So let me walk you through the steps of recording questions on Edumanager, right? So there are two ways to record questions, but whichever one you want to use, you have to come here first, go to all subjects. Then in all subjects, you can then go to the question bank. Question bank. So let's say we use the first one, marketing, as a question bank. So as the one we want to record. So you go to the question bank for marketing. um for you to record a question, you have to name that question you are recording. So let's say it's first term just one exam. Let's say it's anything, just name it what you want it to be. So for you to give it that name, we'll call the name section. You create a section for it. So let's say first term just one exam, right? Then all these are optional. You can just submit and you create a section. Now once that section is available, you can now start adding questions. Now there are two ways to add questions. You can come here to the questions and use the new button to add a question, right? This is a very simple way to add questions, but it can be stressful because you need to type the questions one after the other, all of them one after the other. Or you can go use the other options like the upload option. Look at this button. This is for the button for upload. This is button for download if you want to download your questions, but this is a button for upload. Click the upload option and then it takes you to this page. What it has shown you is the place for you to upload your questions. If you type the questions in Excel, now this is a guide on how the what the Excel format should be like. The first column on the Excel, which is column A, should be the question number. Second is the question, option A, B, C, D, E, and then H is the answer. Now, if you, for many times, most of the times, you may not be needing option E. What you do is to leave it blank. Don't remove it, but leave it blank. So, quickly walk through a simple example, just a dummy example. So, let me create a fresh Excel sheet. This is a fresh Excel sheet. Now you follow the guide here. I'll always use the first column, the first row as a label. Always use the first column, the first row as the label. So the label here is question number for column A. So column A here is for question number. Then column B is the question itself. Generally, the question is always longer, so I'll stretch it a bit. Then column C here is for option A, so on and so forth. So column C here is, I say, option A, option B, option C, option D, option E, and then the last one, which is column H, is for answer, right? Now, answer must be either A, B, C, D, or E. That is what the answer should be. So let's say this is question number one. You just put the question number, right? And then the next one here is the question, right? As the question. So I'm just going to put anything at all. What is the capital of of Nigeria, right? So here I'll say Lagos, uh, Abuja, Uyo, Port Harcourt. So if you have option E, you can put option E. If you don't use option E, just leave it blank. And then here, what is supposed to be the answer? Answer is Abuja. So the answer here should be B. Nothing more, nothing less. So this is how you type the entire question in Excel. After typing the question in Excel, let's say I'll save it as questions. I'll save it as questions, right? So once you are done typing all the questions in Excel, once we are done typing all of them, simply save it. So I'm going to download it out here as Excel. Excel. So it will be saved on my system already. It's already saved on the system. And then you can come back here, click on choose file, go to your downloads where you have the file, where you have saved the file. For me, I saved it here as questions, right? So here, open it. It opens up here. It opens up here, and then you upload. So confirm. So automatically the question gets added to the system and the question is already in. So if you have 20 questions, you can just record them at once. If for any reason maybe there are images in there, images in the picture, in the question, you can upload it on Excel, then come back and add it to the question, right? So this is a very simple way for you to record multiple questions at once. Of course, you can still use the manual way, which is to use the new button to add them one after the other. This is a more robust one, but it can be it can delay you a bit because it requires you to do things step by step by step. So I hope I've cleared that. If you have any issues, any challenges, just set up a Google Meet, invite us, and then we'll come join you on Google Meet and be able to show you all the steps if you have any problem. Thank you.